If I wanted to build the athletic physique that everyone wants, one of the first things that I will do is focus on my sleep. So in this guide, I'm going to tell you exactly how to improve your sleep and actually get better gains from it. So I think that nowadays everyone starts to kind of understand that sleep is important and that you should literally sleep more, and that gains are made when you sleep, not when you're in the gym and you're pushing the weight. So let me tell you how exactly to sleep so you can get the athletic physique, the V-taper that girls obsess over, the broad shoulders, slim waist, abs, huge upper chest, all these aesthetic muscles. And the way to do this is to sleep 8 to 10 hours. Now, bear with me. I'm not gonna give you some bullshit advice right here. I'm going to tell you what everyone tells you, give you exactly what to do. So stick with me. So, did you hear what I said? I said go to bed and sleep for 8 to 10 hours each night. 8 to 10. Now, what does everyone tells you? Everyone tells you 6 to 8 hours, 7 to 8 hours. No, bro. 8 to 10 hours each night. That's how you build muscle, that's how you recover, that's how you need to sleep. Not 6 to 8 hours, 8 to 10 hours. Remember that, get it in your fucking head. I want you to just remember that. Remember it. And how do you actually get 8 to 10 hours? The way is to go to bed earlier. But how earlier actually? Because everyone, when he says I slept 8 hours this night, he probably went to bed 8 hours before waking up. 8 hours before waking up is not 8 hours sleep, because you toss and turn and it takes you, for example, 30 minutes, 1 hour even, to go to bed and actually fall asleep. So if you go 8 hours before you wake up to bed, you actually get something like 7.5, maybe 6.5 hours. You're not getting 8 hours, you're getting 6.5 hours. So the way to actually get 8 hours of sleep is to go 9 hours before waking up. So for example, if you want to wake up at 6 a.m, the time you should go to bed, what is it? Just answer it. You would have said 10 p.m, but it's actually 9. It's 9 p.m, or even 8:30. That's how you get 8 hours, 8 hours and a half. So do you understand that? Like, it's actually way harder to go to sleep, and it's way harder to actually get the amount of sleep that you actually need to build your muscle and your body. For example, I said 8 to 10 hours. Imagine if you wanted to sleep 10 hours. Like, you would have to go fucking 11 hours before that. 11 hours before that. That's how you need to structure your sleep from now on. You need to go at least 1 hour before the time that you actually want to sleep. For example, you want to sleep 8 hours, you go 9 hours before bed. You want to sleep 10 hours, you go 11 hours before bed, at least. You can go even further and go for an hour and a half, 2 hours. Now, 2 hours may be too much, but 1 hour to 1 hour and a half before So you need to understand that this is the way to actually get the amount of sleep that you need. So we covered that, but you might say, okay, but I can't go to bed at fucking 9 p.m. I just can't go to sleep. Like, it's too early for me, my body's just not gonna fall asleep. And let me tell you what to do before bed, so you can actually go to sleep whenever you want. Doesn't it sound fucking amazing that you can just go to bed and you can just fall asleep whenever you want? So the first thing that you need to do before bed is to turn off the red light filter 2 hours before bed. So for example, if your bedtime is like mine, which is 8 p.m. By the way, 8 p.m. and I wake up at 5. But we are gonna talk about this. So for me, at 6 p.m. I put on the red light filter. I also have these red light glasses right here, like you can see, like I look like a fucking robot or something. But yeah, if I'm watching something on my computer, it's the best to actually 2 hours before bed stop watching any lights, any computer screens, any phone screens. But if you actually need to, you can buy either one of these glasses, or you can put on the red light filter and reduce the brightness of your device. And actually I do the extremes, which is I put the filter, I lower the brightness, and then I put these glasses, and they make it even darker and even like more red. So yeah, you need to lower the lights. Not only, by the way, that's very important, not only on your devices, on your PC, on your phone, but also lights from above your head. You should not have lights turned off above your head 2 hours before going to bed, before your bedtime. No lights, literally. By the way, that's some extreme shit. The way that I go to the toilet before going to bed, because I go because, is I get my fucking phone, I turn off all the lights, I put on the fucking, what was it called? But I forgot the fucking word. The fucking lighting device icon, and just go into the toilet, put it like opposite, so the light just comes from here, and then I pee. Like, I don't have any lights above my head 2 hours before bed, so just consider that. And the next thing that's gonna scare you, this is going to scare you, this is going to make you insecure, this is going to make you, like, some people, they're gonna maybe click off this video, but these are the people that are not gonna make the gains that they can from sleep. And it's to stop eating 6 hours before bedtime. 6 hours. Everyone tells you 2 to 3 hours, which for some people, like, when I think about it, for some people it's still hard. 2 to 3 hours before bed. They can't stop eating 2-3 hours before bed. Their last fucking bite is 2 minutes before their bedtime, which is crazy to me. I actually tried 2 to 3 hours, and I found out that 6 hours before bedtime is actually the best optimal range. So that might sound crazy, but I go to bed at 8 p.m. So my dinner is at 2 p.m. My dinner is at 2 p.m. I eat at 2 p.m. That's my last bite. That's my last bite. That's 2 fucking p.m. 6 hours before bed, you should stop eating. your last bite should be 6 hours before your bedtime. Just understand that. So, how to get actually better sleep, how to sleep better. And the first thing and most important thing is, actually it's more important, there were some studies that show that this thing is more important than actually getting 8 to 10 hours of sleep. It's more important. And this thing is that you should go to bed and wake up at the same time every single day. Even on weekends. Like, I'm talking till the rest of your life. You choose a fucking hour that you go to bed and an hour that you wake up. Okay, you might sleep up someday, whatever. But most of your days, you should try your hardest to go every single day to bed. Like, set a fucking alarm at the same time and wake up at the same time. You should fucking get that. And you should try it the hardest, like so hard, to fit in that range. And actually the optimal window is 15 minutes. So if your usual bedtime that you set is 8 p.m, the latest that you can go to bed is 8:15, and the soonest that you can go to bed is 7:45. That's it, that's the window. And it's the same for waking up. So for example, if you go to bed, if you wake up at 5 a.m, the latest that you can wake up is 5:15, and the soonest is 4:45. So yeah, this is more important than getting 8 to 10 hours of sleep. And if you pair this advice with getting 8 to 10 hours sleep, you're gonna be a fucking machine. You're gonna get so much more gains. And the next thing is sleep mask. You go to bed and you put this sleep mask. I have one, but yeah, I'm not gonna go get it. But yeah, you put on a sleep mask on your eyes. You don't see any lights like that. It doesn't simulate you. So it's an amazing thing that you can do. The next thing is to put on one of these. It's called nasal strips. Look, I've got like 50 here. So yeah, get these. These are so cheap, by the way. You can get them for like fucking $5 or something. They are so cheap, and they actually improve your sleep. They improve the way you breathe. Like, I'm telling you, every single time. This night, by the way, that's why I'm wearing it. This night, I couldn't breathe. Like, I had some fucking, my nose was just like, it was blocked and I couldn't breathe from it. So I put one of these, and I'm telling you, within fucking 5 to 10 minutes, I'm breathing easily. It's a fucking cheat code for sleep. So put on the sleep mask, put on one of these, and the next thing is to actually tape your mouth. Yeah, you're going to be a fucking superhuman. If someone comes into your room, you'll be like, fuck, what is this guy on? And if you don't want to show them, just when you hear that someone is coming into your room, just fucking go under the blanket. But yeah, you need to tape your mouth with this thing. Look, I've got one of these. It's called micropore tape. Go search it on Amazon, go to some, I don't know, some medical shop and just get one. It's like this one roll, by the way, it lasts for fucking months. I've got 4 more. So yeah, so you basically, let me show you actually. You get like a small piece like this, like, and you just put it over your mouth. just like that. So I just wasted one fucking night. Okay, so basically what this does is it blocks your mouth for breathing, and this sounds scary, but trust me, you need to fucking breathe from your nose. That's basically how you build that like jawline. When you mew, mewing, like it's basically proper tongue posture, but we all know that. But actually when you go, and it's basically when you put your tongue like that, when you start mewing, you basically force your body to just breathe only from your nose. But when you go to bed, when you're asleep, you can't basically just control that. So when you tape that, like when you tape your mouth, it basically blocks your mouth from fucking breathing. So just breathe only from your nose. That's how you that's basically fucking 8 to 10 hours of free mewing, free jawline training when you're asleep, which is crazy. And by the way, so fucking, like, it's so safe. Like when you put it on your mouth, when you tape it, basically, if sometime at the night, which might happen for you at first, I basically get one and just get the whole night with it, just survive. But you might need to put on one, then you might start breathing from your mouth, and when you start breathing, by the way, it just comes out. It's so easy, like it just falls. So yeah, if you need, like your body is desperate to breathe from the mouth, it will just come out. So yeah, don't worry about that. But you might need to put like 3, 4, 5 pieces at night. Like you might wake up at night and you will see that it has fallen. Just grab a new piece, put it on your mouth, continue sleeping. So yeah, that's basically how you improve your sleep. And if you just implement the tips that I just told you in this video, you will make better gains. And if you want the full workouts and everything that just helps me achieve my physique, the diet plan, everything in just one place, you can click the first link in description if you want to. No pressure, by the way. If you don't want, I'm not saying anything, but yeah, it will just help you. I just wanted to have this program when I started, but I didn't. So if you want the basically shortcut to your athletic physique, first link in description, go check it out.